Hey. Welcome to you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for coming in right now to join us in this wonderful webinar.
Yes.
If you don't know who we are, this is Moses Adesimilolu.
Hey everyone, this is LaShawn Adesimilolu.
And we are the founders of
Rise Business Solutions.
Guys, what do we do at Rise Business? We help motivated, inspired, very, very driven people to build, scale, or sell their purpose-driven tax business.
That's right, guys. We help individuals who are just getting started in this industry, ready to leave their 9-to-5, to make 6 figures in the tax preparation industry with no experience.
Yes, 6 figures. Imagine you just going from 0 to hero. Like you are actually bringing yourself out of the turmoil and coming out into the light. Guys,
speaking of out of the turmoil, guys, let me just share my story with you before we get started, because you're probably wondering, how are you going to teach me how to do a tax business? What is your experience? So before I got started in this industry about 8 years ago, guys, I was working in the banking industry. So I was a teller/personal banker, and I remember my favorite part of the job was actually communicating and talking with my customers. I would have people that come and, wait in the line for me until I got done with the client, because I really made people feel good and special. I really appreciated that about my job. But everything else about the job just kind of sucked. Like, I despised going to that 9-to-5. It was just like when Sunday came around, I would get this sinking feeling in my stomach.
Just hating Monday.
Just not wanting to do it at all. It was like a glass ceiling was over my head. I was overworked, underpaid. Anytime I would try to get a promotion or apply to other industries, I was always turned down for somebody else. And I was 22 at the time, and I remember thinking, like, is it my age or what is it? I was so ambitious and I wanted more, but they weren't giving that to me. And I was just kind of content going with the day-to-day until something really tragic happened in my life. So my cousin, who was like a brother to me, we were living together at the time. We lived together basically growing up. And he was just tragically murdered. And I remember just feeling so heartbroken and just realizing that if this can happen to him, then this can happen to me too. So who am I kidding? Why am I living somebody else's life? Why am I spending my time going to this job that I really don't like? When am I going to just take control and start living my life my way? And so it was at that time that I said, you know what, YOLO, I'm going for it. I'm doing something completely different. I didn't have any experience in the tax industry, but my boyfriend, my husband now, he was involved in the tax industry, and it was changing his life. And I said, you know what, like, let's go for it. And I can tell y'all that has been one of the, I almost didn't do it, y'all. I almost did not do it because I was like, I don't want to do taxes. I don't want to sit at a desk just like banking. But I didn't realize that it's so much more than that. You can go out and speak to different people. You actually get to help people and serve them. And you get to help yourself too. And so my life has just been transformed since getting in this industry. That's why I love it so much. And I'm so passionate about helping other people. We get to travel the world. I'm able to be at home, homeschool my kids. We make more money than I've ever had before working all year at a job. I can make all that and more in 3 to 4 months. And I just love it. I'm so grateful.
3 to 4 months, guys. Imagine that. You can make the most money, the amount of money that could help you out for the rest of the 8 months in 3 to 4 months. Guys, when I first started in this, let's recap back. Before I even started in this, me coming over here from an African country, Nigeria to be exact, coming over here and not even having no social security number was a really, really hard thing. Imagine, you don't have a social security number, so who's gonna hire you? So I'm doing odd jobs like washing bathrooms, washing dishes, doing the oddest jobs, jobs that people would not even feel like doing. I remember when I was washing the bathroom at a railroad station, and one of those engineers came up to me. He was like, you got your bachelor's? I was like, yeah, I had my bachelor's in accounting. And he was like, you could just apply for a job over here, man, working at the railroad. That's all you need is a bachelor's. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, man, thanks. In my mind, I'm thinking, how am I going to apply without no social? I could not get a job. It was really, really hard and devastating for me. I felt like, what am I even living for? What is the point of this life? I really felt down within myself. So I started doing taxes on TurboTax, to just make ends meet, just something, just to do something. I had my bachelor's in accounting. So I'm doing taxes on TurboTax, and when my papers finally came in, which is my social security number and all that good stuff, I felt like, okay, with this now, I could have a job. I could get a 9-to-5 job. So I'm filling applications with different places, going to different places, filling applications, but nobody was giving me a chance. Nobody was even saying, come on, work over here. So at that moment, at that devastating time when I felt like there was nothing else to do, I said, you know what? I gotta scale this tax thing that I'm doing. So I started working with a tax firm. Working with this tax firm helped me out to understand the tax business. Worked with them a few years, got my wife in, like she said, she was doing it too. We got into this, and then we said, you know what? Let's expand. Let's start our own business. Let's grow. Yeah. And then from that, we have actually been expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding to the point where now we help other people. We motivate other people to start something like this and then watch how their life expands.
Yes, guys, I know that it's the greatest feeling to us when even the tax preparers that we hire on in our own firm, they make more money than they ever working the whole year. We've had people that tell us that the paycheck that they got was more than she ever had before. We had a parent that was a single mom whose child was always in the hospital. She couldn't stay at a 9-to-5 because she was always having to be in the hospital with her daughter. And she's got started in this industry because her back was against the wall. She didn't have any choice. And now she makes enough money to where she doesn't have to have another job. She's able to be in the hospital with her child when she has to be. And she's just more stress-free and loving life. And that is why we do what we do.
Yes.
That's why we got involved in this industry, guys. And it's really easy. You can get involved as well. So let's jump right into it.
Let's get right into it.
5 steps to start.
How would you start your home-based business? So what's number one?
Number one is you want to get involved in a tax preparation course.
That's it. Get that knowledge.
You don't need any experience to get in this industry. You don't need an accounting degree. You don't need any of that. You just need to take an introductory tax preparation skills course. So you can do that. H&R Block has some. There's a lot available online. I know we created a tax preparation course online for our tax preparers. There's so many ways that you can get involved in learning about this industry. And once you take that course, that's all you need to get started. That's all the education you need in the beginning.
At the beginning. So once you take that course and you feel confident within yourself, you say, okay, you know what? I want to start doing taxes. I want to start preparing taxes for my friends and family. I want to start doing it. So first of all, you have to get a prepared tax identification number.
That's step 2, guys.
This is step 2. Once you get that prepared tax identification number, this number is a number that you will use to put as a social security number, as a representation, as a license for yourself. I remember when I first started doing taxes, and this particular number, to obtain this number, you had to pay the IRS $60.
That's right.
$60 every year to renew this license, this number. You have to pay the IRS $60. Now, for the past 2 years, they have offered it for free of charge.
Yes.
Free 99. All you have to do is go to irs.gov. You can apply for the P10, and once you get that, you are official tax preparer.
Yes, guys, and it's very important that you get this because in order to legally file a tax return, you have to attach a P10 on there. If you don't attach it, you will get fined. So make sure you take that step of going to the irs.gov and applying for your P10 so you can get started with your own home-based tax business. Step number 3, so at this point you have a couple options. You can get your P10 and then you can just start working for a firm as a remote tax preparer or in office. You can do that. If you actually want to start your own home-based business, you want to apply for your EFIN, and that's your employer identification number. Electronic filing identification number. Thank you. So you want to apply for that. So that is a little different from a PTIN. A PTIN distinguishes you as an individual. The EFIN is for your firm. So now you have a firm, you can start filing electronically for your clients. You can employ other tax preparers at that point if you want to. So then you just go ahead and get your EFIN. That is step 3.
Like LaShawn said, when you have your firm. So we trace that before you can get an EFIN at all, you have to register the business. So once you have that business registered, now you can apply for this EFIN.
Right.
And then once you apply for this EFIN, you have this electronic filing identification number that represents your firm.
Right.
And then, you actually have a tax business. Now, this is the first step. So, this the, what's this, third step?
Right.
Now, this is the first step to having a tax business. It's the EFIN. Right. After you have that, what is the next thing you do?
Okay, so now you have your EFIN, you can electronically file with the IRS. The next thing that you want to do is get your tax software.
Get your software.
Now, there's so many different types of tax software. We're not going to talk about it in that. We are going to do another video, so check that out about software. But just some things you want to have in mind when you select your software is, first of all, does it have an app? A lot of tax softwares have an app available so that you can tell your clients, just go download my app and upload all your documents, okay? So that's pretty cool. If you're just getting started, you might want a tax software that's customer service friendly, so that when you call them, if you're in the middle of the season and you have a question you need answered, they will answer right away, okay? Another thing is cost. In the beginning, you might not want to pay a lot. So, there's some that has a lower entry fee. So just consider all those factors, but you want to get your software because that's what's going to help you just be able to do multiple tax returns. You can't do this on TurboTax.
That's what's going to help you.
Actually need a professional tax software. So that is step number 4.
That's what's really going to help you and propel your business, because you cannot file electronically as a business without a software, without a professional software. The professional software sets you apart for those who are still on TurboTax and those who are just still, going to, doing taxes online, pretty much. So the software puts you apart from all of that, gets you to a professional state, makes you to look more like, you are actual business.
Right.
And also the software helps you with the banking. We're not going to talk about that now. We're going to talk about another video, but we just want to give you the basics on how you can start a tax business.
The basic steps. Okay,
so what's the 5th one? Number 5.
All right, so you got all of the business information
out of the way. You got that, you're ready.
This is like one of the most important. You want to start marketing yourself as a tax business. So you want to get your Facebook page, you want to register with Google, you want to start doing lives, posting in Facebook groups, posting on Craigslist. You have to start marketing yourself. If you're not marketing yourself, nobody's going to know you're in business and nobody's going to patron your business. So you're not going to make any money. So number 5 is to start marketing yourself. Just go after it. Let everybody know what you do. And that's how you're going to make it in your business.
Yes, guys. 5 steps. These are the 5 steps, guys. Number 1 is to do what?
Number 1 is to get into a tax preparation course.
Number 2 is to obtain your PTIN. Number 3 is
obtain
to
your
obtain your EFIN. Number 4 is to get a tax software. And then number 5, the icing on the cake, after you've created the cake, is expand yourself. Market your business. Excuse us, guys. We have a little one. But just start marketing your business, expand yourself, and this will really put you in a position to actually grow your business to the point where you are actually in a 6-figure, 7-figure tax industry business. Guys, we just want to give you guys this information just to let you know that you have all the tools to create your reality for yourself. Yes, you can make it. Look at, we have a newest member right here, Juwan.
Yes, we are creating this business as a legacy, guys, for our kids. They will go into the business one day and make it. So just like we said before, guys, We help individuals with no experience to get started in this industry. If this is something that you're interested in and you would like to do one of our programs or you would like us to help you, we would certainly be honored to do that. We help hundreds of people to build, scale, and sell profitable tax businesses every single day. So we would love to do that for you as well.
Yes, guys, we would definitely love to help you out. We have a few things that we have created to help the people out. Well, one thing we have is a course, a tax introductory tax course.
Yes,
it gives you the basics on how you could actually understand the taxes, understand the tax business, understand the actual assertiveness of taxes, of doing taxes.
Yes,
so this the ins and outs.
It's
this
online,
is a great course online for you.
Self-paced, you can do it in your own time and environment. We have people take this course in less than 3 days. So it's very simple. It's going to give you exactly what you need. At the end, once you complete it, you get a certificate. Use that certificate to go ahead and confidently get your PT from the IRS.
Yes, guys, that's just the course that we are offering. Another thing we are also offering is the TAM program,
right?
The Tax Elite Mastermind program. This program is really a great program. It's really a life-changing program. We're going to be talking about mind empowerment. We're going to be talking about the mind of an entrepreneur. We're going to be talking about the energy behind money. We'll be talking about really mind deep stuff for people who are looking to expand their business, for people who are looking to make from zero to hero, from zero to six figures, people who are really believing in themselves to create the reality.
Yes, guys. So TIM is a 30-day boot camp. We not only show you exactly how to build a tax business that is automated, that can generate you six figures, but we also talk about the mindset that you have to have in order to up level. If you want to change your environment, you have to change the way you think. So a lot of people just talk about the business and they leave you out there. No, we talk about your mind, how to get your mind right, what you need to be thinking about and considering on an everyday basis in order to see six figures and beyond.
Yes.
So we will have the link to get that in the comments, or we'll have the link to get that somewhere so that you can get that.
We'll definitely give you guys the link on how you could set up for this, how you can sign up for this. You really want to do this because your business of life is as important as your business that you are creating in this life.
That's
so
right.
You really want to take advantage of this, really want to get your mindset right, reprogram your mind for success, guys.
We have all these opportunities. We have the course. If you want to work as a remote tax preparer, we can help you with that. We have a guide to help you get your EFIN. And then we have TIM, the icing on the cake. If you're ready to build it and build your mind, we can help you with that. Guys, we hope you enjoyed this. 5 steps to start your own home-based tax business. Watch it transform your life.
Watch it transform your life. Like, you will be saying, whoa, who would have thought? Like she said, she almost did not do it. Almost didn't do it. So if you out there, you almost not gonna do it.
Think again.
Think again.
All right, guys. We enjoyed you guys, and we hope you have a wonderful day. Much love.